Welcome to the TUE Brew Review. This week we are checking out Everybody Loves Riwaka Double Dry Hopped IPA from Tighthead Brewing in Mundelein, Illinois. So Everybody Loves Riwaka. Wasn't there like a TV series in the 1980s of the same name? Had the likes of Ricky Schrader playing the mischievous but lovable adolescent, and Judith Light as the sensible mom who held the family dynamic together. Maybe I could be mistaken, or maybe it ran opposite like the Cosby Show, so nobody really watched it. But anywho, the Everybody Loves is actually it's a series of beers produced by Tighthead, and with each Everybody Loves, they showcase a particular hop variety. And this year, they are featuring this Riwaka, which is a New Zealand hop variety, and they've actually seen it out there at a few different brewers that are showcasing this hop. It seems like every year there's a new hop that's introduced into the craft brewers ecosystem, and this year it is Riwaka. So let's go ahead and check this out. So we've got the nice 16-ounce can here. We've got independent craft brewer logo. Always like to see that. And we've got some good factoids here. So this talks a little bit about the double dry hopping process. A double dry hopped IPA is not to be confused with a double IPA. Double IPAs are stronger and hoppier, but also stronger versions of your standard American IPAs. So a double IPA can be like north of 8% alcohol, but double dry hops aren't necessarily strong. In fact, this one clocks in at 5.6% ABV, but it is heavily hopped after the boil. So according to the can here, this edition contains 1.5 pounds per barrel of Riwaka hops post-boil in the whirlpool, plus another 1.5 pounds of Riwaka in 2 dry hop additions. So they're adding tons of hops after the boil because they don't necessarily want the hop bitterness. They want to catch a lot of those aromatics and flavors that the hops is providing. And as soon as I opened the can, I got a big whiff of like some piney citrusy hops. So me likey what's going to be in store for this beer. So got kind of that hazy IPA, grapefruit juice, kind of cloudy orange pour to it. So that's very much the style. You've got a thin but tight white head retention there. Yeah, huge aromas of the dank aromas, that big citrusy, fruity hop aroma. Almost smells like Fruity Pebbles because I'm also getting the sweet malt in there. So yeah, it's really reminding me of Fruity Pebbles. Cheers. Oh yeah, big tropical flavors in the hops. Grapefruit comes in there, getting a little bit of like a lemon zest. Yeah, lots of sweet, tart fruit flavors in there. But now I've had initial drink in, and the hops are calming down a little bit. Now here comes kind of that nice malty sweetness, a little bit of breadiness coming in from the malt, and this is actually, it's a very effervescent beer, and it's got really kind of a smooth, creamy mouthfeel to it. But it does have a bit of a tongue coating finish. I think that's probably from some of the hop residues and the hop oils that are still in existence, because again, the hops were added after the boil. So you're definitely getting a ton of that hop character, really start to finish. It's in the nose, it's in the flavor, and it's definitely in the finish. But again, there's just enough malt in there to give it some nice sweetness. So this is actually it's double dry hopped IPA, but it's actually kind of also sweet and mellow. Man, I can already tell you, I'm going to be belching up hops for a while with this one, and that's always a good thing. So definitely worth checking out. So if you preferably see this one or any of the beers out there, and as I said before, there's a few out there that I've seen that are featuring the Riwaka hops. Check it out. really interesting aroma, flavor, and aftertaste combination. So check it out. Everybody loves Riwaka from Tighthead Brewing. Cheers.